Hello, in this video I would like to show you my cast on way number 7. In this cast on way I need two different color yarns. I have here blue and red and the circular needles. On one needle I will fix one stitch the same way as I usually do on this needle, and on the other needle I will make the first stitch in a blue color. So I made first stitches of different color on each needle. Now it is very important to place your yarn correctly. So here is, if at the front is a blue color, you put it on your rear finger, so on the pointer finger, and the red, which is at the back needle, you put around your thumb. Hold it together, and now using only these parts of your stitch of your yarn, you start collecting or casting on your stitches. Yes, one more thing I forgot to mention, that you do not need a long end. You just need the ends to fix the first stitches, and then enough to hide them, to make it easy to hide at the end of your work. So now, and let's start. The first goes red between and around, and blue goes outside and in. See? Now red goes in between and around, and blue goes outside in. And again, red in and out, and blue outside in. Red in and out, blue outside in. Red in and out, blue outside in. Of course you can do the same with the one color yarn. Outside in, out, outside in. Again, in, out, outside in. In, out, outside in. Inside, in between and out. This goes from outside inside, outside inside. So now let's count number of stitches. They should be the same number of stitches. It's very easy to make it wrong. 1. That's how it looks at the front, and I'll show you how it looks at the back. Now this, the yarn that goes last, you hold it and continue. Now I will use first red yarn. For that, see, I'm holding it here. Turn your work around. Now pull this needle out and start knitting first row, purling actually, because it is a back. See, this is a back. And now I'm starting purling, including first stitch. No edge at this point. And I'm making first row in red. And I can continue with the red color. And this is a fixed stitch that we fixed on the needle. Now I'm turning my work around, and I will continue with the red color. But this time I will knit all the stitches. And now I'm turning around my work. This time I will use edge stitch, and I will just transfer edge stitch, not knitting or purling. And this is a purl side, see? So now this row I will purl. Next row will be knitted, row in red. I will continue, I will make a couple of rows in red, and then I will switch to blue color just to show you how it looks. I made a few rows in red. You can see this is one side, that's another side, back side. Now I will make a few rows in blue. For that I have to do the opposite, so I have to pull my needle through red stitches and push back needle in blue color on blue color stitches. But see, my yarn is on the other side, so I actually have to make one more row in red to bring my needle on the other side. So I'm sorry, I have to do it again. One more row in red to bring my needle to the right side. Now it is on the right side. It's good that I did notice. Now push it back, and now I will make a couple of rows in blue. Make sure you do not twist the stitches. This time I have to knit through the front loop. You see that? If I knit through the rear loop, I will twist the stitch. Now I will continue. Now purl row in blue, just like I did in red. So this time it is edge stitch, I'm not knitting it. Now all row I will purl. Now sometimes I use this method, this way of cast on. See that's how clean is the cast on row. So this way sometimes I cast on when I need two color sleeves. Like at the top, for example, the sweater is red and inside sleeves or beginning of the sleeves or collar I want a blue. And for that, to have a clean tone, I will make now and show you one row and purl stitches. These are one row of purl stitches. That's it. And then I will continue this row again as a purl row. But I will purl through the rear loop because I don't want to twist the stitches. And now regular way. So I will knit next row on the knit side, and purl on the purl side. Here, and I think it already gives you the idea. You can fold your sleeve that way, or you can make it just one row and turn it, and then your sweater you can continue in the red. See? And it will look very clean and very nice. And inside you will have blue, and outside just a little blue, and the main part you can main project or sweater you can make in red, or vice versa. You can do other way like this also. This row is not necessary, but it gives a clean fold. See, when you have one purl row, it gives you a clean fold. Or you can fold it like a closer, give it one row in blue. So either way it is very beautiful, looks amazing on the sweaters, and nobody will ever see and tell where the cast on row is. See, the two colors, but you don't see it, cannot tell where the beginning is and where the end is. So this is all that I wanted to show you in this video. So this is the front and this is back. You might like this one and make it with the front. See, this is the back and that's the front. So this is all that I wanted to show you in this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.